What's up, guys? Toast again from Fishyaker. Welcome back. Continuing along with our hair jig tank test videos we've been doing lately, I thought, well, I've done a lot of videos showing how you can go to your local Dollar Tree, spend little or nothing, and either find things to fish with or tools that you could use for fishing and so forth. So I had another little thought, and I've actually played around with these, but I've never actually tank tested them before. But what type of hair, obviously in this case here, synthetic hair, can you get at Dollar Tree and tie to make a hair jig? So all I have here is a really inexpensive ball jig head, little ball head. Got the vise, and then just to do it really quickly, just so I can get it tied together, got some thread. Picked that up also at Dollar Tree. Little tube of super glue, just to cinch it all up. Because again, I may fish with this, but I may just take it over the tank and it may fail. Who knows? And then the kicker, guys. If you've been there with your kids, you might have seen these before. And no, I'm not going to wear it. But it's some kids' costume hair. So it's some type of like nylon. It almost feels kind of like fluorocarbon or something. So it's got a pretty light breaking strength to it. But yeah, it's basically a little fake wig that your kids can get if they want to dress up like, yeah, as like a princess or something. It's basically a headband with a bunch of fake hair tied to it. I'm just going to take this, cut off a little bit of it, and then see if this will actually have any type of action, flotation or anything, buoyancy on that ball jig head, and throw it over here in the tank and see what it does. So if you're really desperate and you want to try something different, you're looking for some synthetic hair, heck, might be an option for you instead of bucktail. Who knows? And it might actually work. But yeah, it's just a cheap Dollar Tree kids wig. And you can get these in all sorts of different colors, like blue, black, bright colors. So, heck, come on, guys. Don't lie. If you've been walking around Dollar Tree, you've seen these, and you probably wonder the same thing. So, let's see if this actually works. So what do you guys think? Buoyancy, has a slow sink rate, not the most action, but it does get a little flutter in the water, especially the way I have it here. I actually left it a little bit long. Does get a little bit of flutter. When you're actually jigging, it does get a little bit of action in it. Not a ton, but again, trying to look for that almost like a bottom feeding or dying minnow or crawfish type of presentation. It'll hit vertically and then slowly fall. So that's actually pretty cool. It does have a little bit of action to it. But I mean, heck, if you're really desperate, you want to try something, you want to learn how to tie this is actually an option for you if you're really desperate and you happen to have a Dollar Tree near you and want to go hang out and check out the freaking little girls' toys stuff. But it may come in handy, again, as a synthetic option for bucktail. And you can mix and match this with other type of material. But definitely, what the heck, might be something to add to your tying supply at least. And yeah, I'm sure this will definitely catch fish, especially smallmouth here, like in the Susquehanna River. And yeah, you can go to your local Wally World and pick up some cheap jig heads, some thread and super glue, and just throw on some cheesy little girl fake wig hair. But yeah, it definitely works. But doesn't flutter like a lot of the synthetic fur that we've played around with. And I'll do another video on that just to show y'all, because it's been a while since we've talked about that. Doesn't have as much flutter in the water as that. Isn't quite as buoyant as some of the other materials, but it does work. Heck, if you were going to make something like a striper jig or something, I'm sure that's totally fine for that. And again, you can get all these different type of crazy colors and neon colors and everything else. So that's actually beneficial. So if you want to mix and match this with other type of materials just to get a little bit of different color in it, heck, that could really come in handy. But that's what it looks like now, wet. And again, not bad. It'll definitely work. It'll definitely catch you some fish. Not the best material, but I just wanted to see if I could go in a Dollar Tree and make a lure out of this stuff. Alright guys, be sure to give us that thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the Fishyaker YouTube channel if you haven't already. Share the video on all your social media outlets. And we'll catch you on the water.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.